Namaste all our viewers and subscribers who are watching this video. We have been long off the recording for various reasons where we could not share our experiences and knowledge with you. Apologies for the same, but we would like to continue our sharing the knowledge of medicine and alternative therapies including yoga, naturopathy and acupuncture for health well-being for all of you. Today I have selected the topic of fasting. Fasting has been in practice in the human race for several centuries for various reasons, maybe for health or maybe for religious purpose or for spiritual upliftment as well. But today, fasting is also getting recognized because of its many medical benefits in healing and curing many other diseases as well. Recently, about a couple of years back, there was a Nobel Prize winner from Japan who did a lot of research about fasting and its effect on the cellular level, which indicated a lot of positive effects as well. So that has given a lot of boost to understand fasting and its benefits for human health and curing several diseases. We will be doing several episodes about what is fasting, what are the different types of fasting, what are the benefits of it, and how to do fasting, what are all the precautions, what are the contraindications, and what are the possible adverse effects as well. We'll cover up all these aspects in several episodes. But today, let us understand what is fasting. Fasting is defined as voluntary abstinence of food and water or a drink for a particular period of time other than our physiological rest when we don't eat at nights. That is what fasting is all about. There are different kinds of fasting, but let us not get confused between fasting and calorie restriction. They are two different practices. Fasting is complete abstinence of food and drink voluntarily. What are the benefits of fasting? What we have seen, what exactly happens in our body when we don't eat? We are so used to eating and the needs of nourishment and nutrition for our day-to-day physiological functioning. The basic cell or basic energy what we get, the cell which gets the energy, is from glucose. The moment you don't eat or feed yourself, the glucose shift happens to ketones. It is called G2K. In the sense, the energy which the body needs is derived from, instead of glucose, to ketones. Ketones are the byproducts of fats which are stored in our body. That is the first shift which happens because we are in constant need of energy to sustain our physiological functioning. Not just that this shift happens, this also helps us to lose weight, which is one of the main factors why many people practice fasting. So it is lipolysis. In the sense, the fat cells start getting disintegrated, converted into energy and ketones which supply energy to our physiological functioning. That's the first thing which happens. Not just that, it will also help us to reduce the blood sugars in our body. It will also reduce the insulin levels and also reduce the inflammatory markers. These are the main things what we observe during fasting. It is not just that, it is also preventive for many chronic diseases because inflammation is low, insulin levels are low, glucose levels are low. So that will help us to curb the underlying low-grade inflammation, which is one of the main reasons for many chronic ailments, non-communicable chronic ailments, which includes diabetes, hypertension, cancer, and autoimmune conditions, including neurodegenerative conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's in senility. So that's the reason fasting is such an important thing for us to prevent several conditions, several chronic ailments. Apart from that, fasting also helps in reducing the oxidative damage to our cells and protects the cells and the cell wall as well. These are some of the very important effects what we get out of fasting. I hope you understand that and try to think on the lines of fasting in the methods what we are going to share in further episodes to maintain your health and well-being. Thank you so much, and if you have any questions, please leave your questions in our comment section so that we can come back to you and answer your queries. and help you maintain a good health and well being. Thank you so much.